Dick, no escape.
No Escaping. Not to be confused with the Owen Wilson movie, No Escape.
There's an Owen Wilson movie named No Escape.
Yeah, pretty much.
Wasn't there a Shannon Tweed, Andrew Dice Clay movie called No Escape?
Probably.
I remember that one. Or maybe that's a different movie. I remember.
I hope it had lots of nudity in it.
Movie. Yeah, no, Owen Wilson 2015.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow, No Escape. That's great. I'm trapped on this island with all these people. All these cannibals want to eat me. That's great.
No Contest was the Andrew Dice Clay Shannon Tweed movie.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Came out roughly the same time.
Hey, so. No Contest. What's going on?
Yeah.
Hickory dickory dock, suck my dick in the clock.
So it's your episode, Dick. So you want to do a theme song and set up your movie?
Sure. This is one of those not guilty pleasure. I love this movie. I remember finding this movie on video because when it came out in theaters, I don't think I ever saw a trailer for it until like it came out on video. And it was one of those movies just kind of came and went in 94. You're talking about that was like the year of action movies, man. How many 1994 movies can you name? Yeah, True Lies. Isn't Speed 1994?
Speed is 94, yes.
Yeah, 94.
I'd say 93, 94 is a great action movie.
Yeah, a lot of stuff going on. And Stargate was coming out that year.
Ghost in the Machine.
Star Trek Generations came out. I remember that. Time Cop. I mean, just so many. And this movie kind of gets lost in the shuffle there. Because, I mean, one, it's Ray Liotta. He stars in it. And it's kind of weird to see Ray Liotta in like a sci-fi action movie. But he does a good job in it. And it's directed by Martin Campbell, who basically said, I don't want to make this movie twice. And then he had to buy a house. So he had to do it to pay for his house. And that's pretty much what happened there.
I'm fine with that honesty.
Yeah, it's fine. That's what movies are. Movies are businesses. Or
if they told me right now, you got to do the most filthy, disgusting gay snuff film, I'd be like, is there anything else? Like, that's my no. Like, that's one no. Are you sure there's nothing else? Is my second no. Well, I'm not really going to say no though. And I'm like, yeah, I paid for the house. That's fine. Bring it on.
So you're going to let me stick this needle up your butt? It goes in that territory. Needle butt doing.
Yeah. And
I'll do it. Pay for my house.
All right. I'm not doing the murder, by the way. You guys have fun with this. Or the sex. In that order.
That's the thing. You have to do the sex and the murder.
I'm not doing it. The actors are.
There's no deal.
Martin Campbell's not in this fucking thing. It pays for my house, though, Dick. I have to do the murder, though.
Yeah. You see what I did there?
I'll do it.
You see what I did there? I'd love to do your gay snuff film for a house.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
I'm going to have to.
That's fine.
Wait.
That would be immoral.
There you go.
I'm going to do it. And they're like, so you're not going to do it?
Well.
Yeah, I'll do it. Okay.
That's fantastic.
And then cut to me saying this to an actor.
I swallowed your cum. That means something.
Well, I know.
Perfect, as always.
Are you describing yourself, Mr. West?
Thank you, director. I killed that guy really well.
He's great.
No, I agree with everything you said about the movie. It's a very underrated. I never hear this movie talked about.
No.
Turns out, I've seen this movie a lot, by the way. Like, I would say 20 times.
Yeah.
But not once since 1996, I would say. It's one of those movies. So I'm sitting here watching it. I'm like, wait, there's like a futuristic. Yeah. And I'm like, are they fucking on Mars? What is happening in the beginning of this movie? And it reminded me of, it's a lot like Escape from LA or Escape from New York.
A little bit, yeah.
A little bit. futuristic shit, and then they get thrown into the real world.
I feel like it was more like Judge Dredd with Stallone. Yeah, that bad.
There's no
train.
spaghetti robot. Sorry.
We're going to war. I'm Armando Sante. I'll be in this movie.
Turns out all I really remember is Ray Liotta. I thought he jumped off through a waterfall.
It falls.
He gets knocked and falls just
far.
So even my memory of that one scene I did remember is incorrect.
Which I think is still to this day a record for longest jump in a stunt fall. That part, because they jump off that cliff into the water.
And he said he had to do it a bunch of times.
Yeah, it wasn't Ray Liotta though. It was just stunt double.
And that
Ray Liotta don't do that shit. He's too busy taking Enchantix.
Do you notice? Not anymore.
Not anymore. He's dead.
Do you remember that? Or do you remember Ray Liotta being this shredded though? I don't remember this.
Well, he's not. I mean, he's in shape. How is he shredded? He ain't like
for
like
Ray Liotta, he is shredded.
For Ray Liotta, sure, yeah.
Because I'm thinking like Goodfellas was 4 years before this, and he's like in shape,
right?
In that movie, but in this one,
he's lean. Yeah,
he's got like muscles.
Well, yeah. I mean, I think he's playing a soldier who kills his commanding officer because they made him do a horrible genocide. Basically, and he used part of it, and he wanted it to get released to the public, what they did, because it's a big secret, which is why he's on this island, because he's a prisoner. He killed his commanding officer. They put him to a prison with Not Newman actor, the Not Newman character actor.
Yeah.
The other guy that looks like Newman, but it's not Newman.
Who's dead now.
Is he dead? Yeah, he just died, huh?
Yeah, he just died not super recently, like Ray Liotta, but not that far away.
Yeah, see, that's so sad.
Michael Lerner, the warden?
Yes, Michael Lerner. Yeah, that's him.
April 8th, 2023. This year.
Yeah. See, it's so sad.
Yeah, I was looking him up. He's in Barton Fink.
Yeah, he's in a lot of stuff.
Mostly remember him from.
He's in a lot of stuff. He was a worker.
Yeah.
He just shot these movies. But he's the
183 things. I'm not going to go through the list. This is too many.
Well, he's the one that he's got that great part with Ray Liotta where he goes, "What do you have to say to me? Don't ever turn your back on me. Don't ever turn your back on me again."
I don't know why it's going slow motion, but it's only going slow motion on StreamYard, not in my.
That's weird. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, see, they built this. I mean, this is all the real set. I mean, look at that.
It looks like they shot in China. I don't know where they shot, but
it was far away because that's what Ernie Hudson said. He goes, the reason he did this movie was to get away from The Crow, because that's when this was right after. This is actually the same year. Shit.
No, so Crow was delayed a lot because Brandon Lee died in like mid 93.
Yeah. So they had to push this movie. He wanted to get out of the country, probably. And
understandably.
Yeah, of course.
Because he's in a lot of scenes with Brandon Lee.
Yes,
just the two of them.
And they're really good together.
And they're both really nice people, so they probably had a quick friendship, and that quickly stopped.
Because he was dead.
I can see Ernie Hudson wanting to get the fuck away from everything. I read that and I was like, Ernie Hudson is the reason I watched this movie originally, because Ghostbusters, and I'm like, him, okay. I love The Crow too, and so I turn it on. I'm like,
and Congo.
Congo is after this. I think Congo's 95.
Yes, Congo is 95.
But I remember Congo as well. That and Tim Curry.
I remember the Burger King ads for Congo.
Yeah.
You get your Congo watch.
Forgotten to time.
And absolutely. God.
Anaconda took its glory away because of Jennifer Lopez, and that's it. An Ice Cube.
Unfortunately.
Anaconda had the creepiest speech and weird eyes from Tim Curry on a boat.
Yeah.
And the accent he did was just nonsense. That's a fun movie, but it's bad.
The City of Zinj.
Lucy. The gorilla.
Amy.
Is that what it was?
Good, Amy. Yeah, because we had
Amy one
in high school. In high school, we had a girl in our class called Amy, and we used to do that. Good, Amy. And she got mad because she's like, I don't look like a fucking ape. Like, no, you don't. You're very cute. You're not an ugly woman. But it's just funny.
I'm so sorry.
Just your name. You're sorry that it matches that of a gorilla that can talk sign language with a power glove.
it's one of our friends whose name was Aaron, but he often would be like, "My name's Rin." Aaron, you know, so I would start calling him Rim Job, because it's Rin Job. It just made sense, and I'm like, I'm so sorry, but it's funny. It's funny every time I say it.
Sorry,
calling you Rin
asshole.
Job, man.
God,
you don't deserve this, but it's happening, man. I feel like this era of action movies is probably the best era.
It's up there,
but it's all guilty pleasure.
Yeah.
The Van Damme hockey movie, Hard Target. Is that what it is?
No, Sudden Impact.
Sudden Impact. Thank you.
That was bad with Powers Booth.
Yeah, but that's you know what I mean. Like that's a bad movie, but I will watch it every time it's on.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
They're
bad.
I don't think Speed is a guilty pleasure action movie. I think that's just a solid fucking action movie.
No, Speed is a solid movie. Absolutely. Yeah. Speed's a classic. I would say Speed is a huge influencer on movies since then. Absolutely. I would say
Bullet Train was a comedic version of Speed. Where it's just it's just like a comedy of errors, that movie. But
right.
It reminded me a lot of Speed, just the constant. They keep it moving, and they don't stop, and the bad guys just keep shifting. And but this movie is. When you said this movie, so after the show, I was like, "All right, what do you want to do?" And I sent the list, and you're like, "No Escape," and I'm like, "Really? Okay." I added that to my list because I haven't seen it in 20, 30 years.
Yeah.
And you're like, and I was like, "All right, you can find it here on the hard drive." Oh, you have it on Blu-ray. Thank you.
It took me forever to get this. Because they were saying, "Oh, we're going to delete the special edition No Escape," because all you had was a bare bone DVD for years, and they finally released this one, which is just some random company. Because HBO owns the rights to this movie because it's an HBO movie. Oddly enough, which is kind of funny, it's an HBO film, and they own it. And for some reason, they never released the special edition until like the last couple of years. So, I had to wait 20-something years for this thing to come out. Well, maybe 18 years because it came out before, 2024. But still, it took a long time for this to come into my collection. And, I'm so happy I have it now. It's so fun.
am too, because the reason I wanted you to read the back of the box, because I'm curious how they're pitching this movie. And I think the VHS would be a lot different than the Blu-ray, because VHS was trying to sell you on the movie, because that was when it was coming out. Compared to nowadays, you're mostly buying a movie that you already know. Like you're not buying it on a whim.
No, well, now you don't find these at all because they're not making physical media anymore. They're slowly cutting that out.
Oh my God, I went to Target to look for Blu-rays the other day. Just to see what they have on sale. They have, the new release little square.
Yeah.
At the front of, that's it.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
There is no aisle of Blu-rays.
No.
And Target used to be one of the best places to buy Blu-rays.
They're discontinuing that. I think Walmart, Target, and Best Buy will not have Blu-rays. Will not have home video anymore.
Which sucks.
It'll all be done. Yeah, it's stupid.
That's the whole reason I go to those places.
Well, you know who's got really cheap Blu-rays, I guess, now and 4Ks? Big Lots. Because all these movies are going to Big Lots. They're like $3, $4, $5 a pop. So I would say if you want to look for some movies, go to Big Lots. You might find a stack.
I went to a dollar store. I never go to those places. But
sometimes they have movies.
To look for Halloween stuff or last year or the year before. And I just happened to find, I bought like a stack of movies and they're all dollar. I'm like, I got all the Star Trek movies I didn't have. It was all the ones after Adam. Because he sent me all the original and then the new Star Trek movie, but not the sequels. And I found those for $1. And I got a bunch of other random shit. And I'm like, okay, I guess this is where I buy movies. What the fuck is happening?
Yeah, well, they don't want to promote. They just don't want to make they don't want to make a physical copy. They just don't want to deal with it.
So it's going to be, home media is going to be a completely different experience than before, because it used to be the studio. They had their home video release companies. Now it's going to be like these really weird companies. Like when you buy the Arrow video, Arrow just buys the rights for the home release. They don't own the movie. They don't have a contract with the company. They're just buying that one specific movie's release. Same with Criterion. stuff like that. And
Right.
That's going to be the
Which
future
is why
of home video. Is there's a market for this
Right.
this specific movie? Now we'll put it out.
But what happens is these companies, they get the rights to it for a specific amount of time, and they're allowed to do things with it. But then once it's done, that's out of print. It's done. They can't make it again, so they do one shot and that's it. So they'll make 100,000 copies, sell them all, and be done, and move on to the next thing.
Yeah, and that's why Criterion Collection, their movies are always super limited.
Yeah,
I have the 7 Criterion Collection on Laserdisc because they don't have any other copy of that.
Right, it's hilarious.
Like they have DVD releases that are only DVD. Like they don't have the Blu-ray or the 4K or anything.
Yeah.
Except Wes Anderson. Apparently, he's just living in Criterion Collection now.
He lives in that closet. He never leaves.
God damn.
This is wild. Look at this closet. That's Evan Wilson. What's Evan Wilson doing there? I need a job. I need work. Help me. I'm trapped in this house.
My nose.
My nose hurts.
Oh, No Escape.
Right.
I have a few notes. I don't have a lot. So I guess where should we begin with the crazy opening?
Well, it opens with the march, and Ray Liotta comes. It's really well done. It's a nice opening where the guys are marching. The general's on the dais raised platform basically, and just all of a sudden Ray Liotta comes out and just blows his head off.
Is it Ray Liotta?
Yeah, because Ray Liotta does it. He's the one that kills him.
Oh, so this is
why he's arrested. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. I'm glad you said that because okay, so you see Ray Liotta coming out of here. I didn't realize it was Ray Liotta because I didn't watch the scene again.
Yeah, that's why he gets arrested. That's why he's in prison.
This is okay.
Officer. Yeah.
That's cool because I was watching this and I was with my wife and I'm like, she was watching the opening and I'm like, I look up and I'm like, what the fuck? Because I caught the tail end of it. I'm like, I rewound. I'm like, that was random as hell. Then it turns into a fireball.
Yes, because Ray Liotta has this PTSD.
And it's clearly a half frame.
Yeah.
That they just mirrored.
and then here comes the model, the fake model.
Yeah. This is when it turns into John Carpenter's No Escape.
John Carpenter.
Too much.
John Carpenter's No Escape from LA.
It really is.
I like Escape from LA. I'm a fan.
I love Escape from LA.
It's a fun movie. I don't care what anybody. I love that. I think
it's a guilty pleasure movie.
It's a guilty pleasure.
Look at this though. It looks like John Carpenter's Escape from Mars.
Yeah, it does.
And then John Carpenter made a real Escape from Mars movie. That
made a bad movie called Escape from Mars.
The Ghosts of Mars, but
I'm Escape from the Ghosts of Mars.
That movie would have been fun if they had him playing Snake, but no. If Snake Plissken showed up in that movie, we'd be like, "That's a fucking incredible movie."
Right?
But
yeah.
Instead, they have Ice Cube and
Natasha Henstridge, who's hot, but God,
isn't she the bad woman who dies?
No, that's the other ugly one.
Oh, is it the other one? Okay,
that's the ugly one.
It's a movie that I watched and I just put it in that file of please don't remember this again. And then he goes to prison. Not Griffin Dunn is his cellmate. Who keeps this guy?
Yeah,
it's Griffin Dunn.
Yes, it is.
And there's a lot. I have a notes for a lot of people who look like other people. Like the scientist they have on the island looks just like Martin Sheen.
Yeah.
Or Joe Estevez, his brother. Whatever you want to call him.
Every time Joe Estevez or Martin Sheen says no to a pot, they call me.
Yeah.
I'm
Some
so
British
grateful.
guy.
I'm so grateful.
Christian Sheen. Sounds like his name. Not related to Michael Sheen, though.
Michael Sheen. Who's another one? Oi.
That's my Michael Sheen impression from Twilight. It is that crazy laugh in one of the movies. And you're like, that was the only fun thing in that movie was his weird ass laugh.
No, thank you.
I don't know. This is your movie, man. You want to go through this? Because he gets in prison there with his weird prisoner, his weird prison mate, I should say, who's talking about some island that they send the bad people to.
Well, he's talking about Absalom, because the foreign titles to this movie is Escape to Absalom, or something like that, or Escape from Absalom, or No Escape of Absalom, something like that. It has the title of the island in the title of the movie, because No Escape is kind of a generic title.
Yeah.
No one will understand it in a foreign country, foreign territory. So they changed the title foreign over wise.
I'm looking up the foreign titles right now. Now I'm curious.
Yeah.
No. New South Wales, also known as the Penal Colony.
That's it.
No Escape. Escape from Absalom. Yeah. So they really bit on that. It looks a lot like a John Carpenter Escape from New York, LA movie. So this is actually before LA, so they're really just going off New York.
That's true, yeah.
I'm curious. Have you ever seen the Stuart Gordon movie from '92 called Fortress?
I think I saw a long time with Christopher Lambert. It's very similar. Yeah, I think I saw it.
You're going real French on his last name.
Lambert.
Christopher Lambert.
I am Raiden. I play as Japanese man.
The worst actors in history. He's terrible. He's a terrible actor.
I'm Highlander.
Yeah.
Why do they keep trying to bring Highlander back? I just don't understand that.
You know who he looks like?
Let it die. Let it be dead.
He's always reminding me of that sack of shit dude who plays Angel on Buffy, David.
Oh, David Boreanaz?
Yeah.
He is.
He's not because they both have fake French names, but they just look alike and have zero talent.
Yeah, you're right.
Christopher Lambert is in a bunch of stuff, and he cannot act himself out of a paper bag.
What are you talking about? I am Highlander.
You know what's weird is I like Christopher Lambert, though. He seems like a fun guy to hang out with, but he is such a bad actor.
There can be only one. Well, English is not his first language. He's Belgium or French or something. He's he probably speaks 17 languages, and English is the last one.
Left the U.S. when he was only 2. Switzerland. Yeah,
Switzerland,
Geneva, Switzerland.
Okay.
At age 12, he went to Paris. Yeah, it's just I never seen his other stuff, so I don't know. Maybe he's great, but it's like he's like that lady in Hot Shots. And other stuff where she has such a thick accent, she sounds like a terrible actress. So she's probably
Ballerina Gludi or whatever her
name.
She something like that. Yeah.
Penelope Cruz, I felt that way too until I saw her act in Spanish in the
right.
Abre los ojos. Oh, she's actually really good.
Volver.
Don't speak English.
No, she's good. She's a good actor.
She is, but not in English.
No.
Fine. Like, I would be terrible in French if you asked me to be a French actor.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
And I know that, so I wouldn't do it. Her, I can't quite place where she's from. I'm so sorry I cut you off and just rambled on about this.
That's fine. It's part of the show. That's what makes the show so different.
I feel like we're loitering in Wonderland.
We are.
So
in Hollywood is dead, so we dance on its grave. We tap on its fucking grave because it's dead as shit. Because they wouldn't make a movie like this today. They don't make movies like this anymore.
No, they do. They're just really, really, really cheap and bad direct to Blu-ray or direct to VOD movies now.
Well, I would say that's direct to streaming now because
I throw a VOD at the end.
Yeah, I guess
it's gonna have Stone Cold Steve Austin and that guy from Avengers. Who?
The German guy.
What's the guy who's in the Avengers movies? He's going against Captain America, and he shows up and he's like, "I'm this guy," and I got crushed by a building, and he gets killed immediately. That guy's in a ton of those movies now.
Oh man! But No Escape is directed by Martin Campbell.
Yeah.
So Martin Campbell likes to work with the same actors a lot. Stuart Wilson, I think is his name, the bad guy in this movie. I love him. This is a great villain in this movie, where he's like, "Ha ha! Now that's funny." Because you made a real horse's ass out of me. He's just funny.
I hate that.
He's the villain he's in GoldenEye. He's in all of Martin Campbell movies. He plays the villain in Mask of Zorro, which is another great movie. He's a great villain in that. I love this guy. He's a great actor. He just shows up in the most random shit.
He is
he's in
the best part of this movie.
He's in Hot Fuzz. He's the doctor in Hot Fuzz. The same guy, same actor.
Oh my god, I didn't realize. You're right.
No.
Now that I hear the voice and
I took you out into this world.
Yes.
I'll take you out.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah, he's great.
He's a lunch chunkier and older. God damn,
you're
right.
Yeah, this is 30. This is almost 30 years ago.
Holy shit, Dick! You just blew my fucking mind open.
Yeah, I think Stuart Townsend or Stuart Wilson.
No, Stuart Townsend's the musician. It's
Stuart Wilson. Yeah, he's
Stuart
like I said, he shows up in random shit where he just he just shows up and he does a great job every time he's in a movie.
Oh my god, you're so right.
Yeah, I love this guy. Oh, he's great.
Oh my god.
Welcome to Vacation Paradise.
Hot Fuzz is one of my favorite movies. I've said that.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah.
You're right.
Great.
That is the doctor.
Mm-hmm. We had two
because he is the best part of this movie for sure.
Oh, he's wonderful. Yeah.
And I wrote down
Dad.
For his character, I wrote down Rob Zombie runs Battlefield Waterworld.
Yes, that's exactly
because he has the hair from Battlefield Earth, but he looks like he's in Waterworld.
And he's Rob Zombie-esque.
And then I wrote down, I think you're going to agree with me completely on this one. I was calling him Rob Zombie at this point. Rob Zombie reminds me of Randall Flagg.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
Very, very similar.
Great. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, similarities are there.
He's just very calm and like smiling his way through this horrific violence.
I've always wanted to read this basket weaving. the artistic choice. Now I'm going to kill you. He's great. I love this.
He's great. He's fantastic. Zero complaints. And I think they gave him the exact, scientifically, the exact right amount of screen time.
Yeah.
Without overdoing him, without underplaying him.
Right.
And Ray Liotta is the one who's missing scenes.
Yeah. Well, because I don't know though. I think Ray Liotta's in it enough. I mean, he pushes the movie forward plot wise. I think the one guy that kind of takes me out of the movie a little bit is probably Kevin J. O'Connor. That character, because he comes out of nowhere and he's like
a lot though.
He's not in a lot, but he kind of. I know it reminds me. Is this a Steven Sommers movie? It's like, oh shit, Steven Sommers directing this movie now.
It is the guy from God damn it, the Mummy, the comedic guy,
the first Mummy,
saying,
yeah,
let's get out of here. That I don't know.
It's not that I don't like him as an actor. I think he's a fine actor. I've seen him in a lot of stuff that I like him in. It's just he's just that character is just an odd. The music bothers me for some reason. That music cue that plays when he's on screen, it just doesn't fit. It's kind of it's like it goes down, like it's a weird musical interlude. He's like, I don't understand why that music choice is there. Like he's supposed to be comic relief, fine, but it's such a goofy, this random music cue that plays with him. Because you cut to 30 minutes in the movie where he's putting his friend who died in the battle on the funeral pyre, and you feel bad for him because he's a good actor. He's providing that emotion, losing his friend who he tried to beat the shit out of because he brought him a bunch of prophylactics when they found him on the shore. He goes, "What am I supposed to do with rubbers? Get this shit out of here! What are you doing?" He didn't like that, and then he dies. Because Merritt kills him at the last second on the way out. Rob Zombie kills him, slices him right open from the back as he's running away. So fucked up. He kills the midget. He kills the closest midget. He kills him.
I'm trying so hard to find a picture of. There we go. God damn.
They're on the beach. It's 20 minutes into the movie, probably 25 minutes.
He actually is in The Mummy. Kevin O'Connor as well.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
He's not the guy I was talking about, the comedic relief guy.
Okay. You're thinking of the English guy, the British guy.
Yeah. The comedic relief
The brother.
Kevin J. O'Connor will always, and has always, reminded me of Greg Fitzsimmons, the comedian.
Oh.
He looks so much like him.
I guess.
No,
really?
Oh, hold on. Look at Greg Fitzsimmons back in the day, back in the same era.
Okay, fine. Is there a picture where they're next to each other that I could?
That's what I was trying to find, but there's nothing.
Yeah.
This is just bad pictures of these guys all around.
I forgot he was in there. Will Be Blood. He's just cut his brother. Somebody kills him.
You're not seeing this?
Not really.
Oh my god, dude, you're fucking nuts.
Kind of. I mean, I don't know. You gotta have a mustache. You got a mustache, maybe.
Here's an Allison Rosen.
Who?
She was on Adam Carolla's show. She was a co-host for a while.
Oh.
Here she is with you.
What's up, bro?
Big ass muscle, dude.
What's up, bro?
Anyway, you don't agree, so it's fine. But they're like forever tied in my mind. Like I see him, I'm like, wait, no, it's not Graf Fitzsimmons. It's because I found out about these two guys at the exact same time, and
that would make sense,
they do look alike. I don't think you could say they don't.
I need to see them in a movie together.
Yeah. If they didn't fuck, I don't believe it.
But you can't. Wait, brothers, they fuck. They're either brothers, they fuck. One of the two. That's it.
Yeah.
But no, and also we're forgetting Lance Hendrickson's in this movie too.
Yeah.
He plays the father.
Literally, the father.
I'm the father. I didn't kill. My wife didn't die of an overdose.
Second build.
Yes. At this point in time, this is right after the greatest movie ever made, Stone Cold, was released, where Lance Henriksen played the villain in Stone Cold. And if you haven't seen Stone Cold, you are missing out, my friends. Stone Cold is a fucking brilliant film. I got the special edition. We should probably, I wonder if we could share watch it.
Stone Cold, adding it right now.
Yeah, because, oh my God, Stone Cold's amazing.
What year is
Stone
that?
Cold is so great. I think it's 92, 91. It might be 91.
He's in Hard Target as well.
Yeah, Hard Target's a classic. That one's one of the best. That's probably the best Jean-Claude Van Damme movies, Hard Target.
Oh, God. Right? He showed up back in Alien versus Predator. Why?
Oh, yeah. It was terrible. Remember? We saw that. Weren't you there when we saw that?
No, I didn't go.
No, it was Remco. We didn't. No, it was terrible.
I was like, no.
It was free. We watched it for free because it was the special effects. What do you call it? Special Effects Guild used our theater at the film school for their movie presentation,
like they did with Last Samurai.
yeah, we got to see Last Samurai. We saw Last Samurai there. We saw big fish there.
Glass.
Troy. We saw Troy there. We saw Shattered Glass there.
We saw Shattered Glass, but it didn't have special effects, so we just watched the movie with the director.
Yes, I think it was a Q&A thing.
He couldn't have been nicer.
He was very nice. Yes, he was a very nice guy. And he's written everything now under the sun.
Yeah.
He writes every other fucking Clint Eastwood movie is a Billy Ray script.
I felt like I felt bad because I watched the movie and I'm like, that was a pretty good movie. And here's the director. I'm like, I don't have any questions. I just like the movie, man. And I felt bad because nobody really asked him any questions.
Yeah. He's just like, yeah, whatever.
Took that as like nobody. I'm like, I just like the movie, man. I don't want to ask. I'm sorry. I just didn't know. I didn't know we were doing a Q&A.
Yeah.
I didn't prepare. I wasn't thinking of questions throughout the movie. It was just a good movie. I don't know.
Yeah,
I haven't seen it since.
No, I haven't either.
I also haven't seen Last Samurai finished.
I have not seen Last Samurai since then either.
Should we do that movie at some point?
I feel like I should rewatch that one.
Because do you remember? I don't know how well you remember the actual film that we watched of Last Samurai, but the streets of San Francisco that he's in the beginning are just green screens that we watched. There was no background. There was no city.
Yeah.
Oh, it was him standing in front of green screens, and they're like, "Will be filled in later." Would come across the screen.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
I don't even remember. Yeah.
Wow. I was like, "This is incredible." I'm gonna. Downloading it as we're watching it.
Shit.
But it was green screen behind characters, and there'd be like a text would come up and be like, "City of San Francisco" in background to be filled in later.
You know why they did that? It was because it was the special effects. They were showcasing the film without effects to give to show why the effects are important, blah blah blah. Because the movie was coming out, so it had to be done. It was coming out shortly thereafter.
It probably was, but we got a copy that was not.
Yeah, I think it was on purpose to showcase.
It probably was. Effects. But it was so interesting to watch, and I'm like, this is so fucking weird.
I remember that. Wow. That's funny. I can see why they did it, but I just don't remember it.
Yeah, it was bizarre.
Shit.
Anyway, no escape. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm still looking up Lance Henriksen. When did Stone Cold come out? 90.
Like 91, 92.
He's in so many fucking things.
He's in a lot.
Here it is, 91.
91.
I'm adding it to the list. So what else happens in this flick?
Stone Cold. No, yeah, because you have the. It's basically like a Mad Max movie too, because you mentioned Waterworld, which is another Mad Max kind of ripoff. It's the same definitely. Idea. The Mad Max kind of, it's not post-apocalyptic, but it's like a forced apocalypse on these people that have to live in this, this very, very simple way of life, and they have no weapons. The only people that have the only weapon on the island is that rocket launcher that Stuart Wilson has.
Chekhov's rocket launcher.
Is that what it's called? Oh, I get it.
Yeah.
Chekhov's gun.
Chekhov's grabs a rocket launcher, and then the bad guy, Randall Flagg is holding it. He's like, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
And then Ray Liotta pushes him in the water and takes it, and he's holding it, and you never see him shoot it.
Because it doesn't work.
Fucking hour and a half go by, and then he picks it up, and you're like, oh, this is got, and so it's Chekhov's rocket launcher, really.
Yeah, Chekhov's rocket launcher.
But it's got the red tip on it, and it's like it starts up.
Yeah, he cocks it. It's like,
yeah. It's very effective. It's not stupid the way.
And it works too because it's set up because it's broken. He has to fix it. Throughout the movie, he's fixing it, and at the very end, he basically uses it at a technical point where he's got most of the bad guys in one spot, and he's like, "Merrick, you want it? Come and get it!" And he goes, and he blows
exactly enough behind him where it doesn't kill Merrick.
Exactly.
He found the exact spot to kill every single other person from that colony except the guy he wants to kill.
Light breaks you. Merrick studied that weapon all the time.
So he knew where to stand before he knew it was available.
Blast radius. He knew how much payload it had.
He
how
didn't
much
know where it was
had
going to be
to gather
shot
away.
and if it was available, though.
I think so. He's very smart.
It was always in the back of his mind.
No, I'm going to kill you. Damn it.
I love the fact that Asian dude who's like sworn his life to protect Lance Henriksen.
Yes.
Is just like
gets his ass handed to him.
He drags him to the top of the tower. He's like, Lance Henriksen's dying of cancer. And the guy's like, all right, here we go. And he's like, finally takes his mind off it for a little bit. He's like, you blew up the bad guys. That's incredible. Whoa!
And then he's
randomly killed.
Then he's dead. And then they kill him. They knock him out in the first part, and then they stab him and kill him in the alternate scene or the next scene.
Now I want to show that scene because it is fucking funny.
Ah!
I was like, that poor guy can try so hard.
My wife's death was no suicide.
Oh yeah, let's show him blow up Merrick real quick because it is 144.40. Here we go.
That's like the beginning of the movie.
No, he blows up Merrick. That's the end.
Oh, blow up! Oh, the end. I thought you were talking about when he pushes him off of the into the water. You made me look like a horse's ass.
I hate that.
Nick, there he is.
I can't believe that's him. You're so right. I see it.
Oh,
now.
Yeah, it's him. Oh, yeah.
I can't unsee it.
You're going to see the pigs pissing here in a minute. It's hilarious.
Oh, yeah. And he laughs.
Yeah, he laughs. There he is.
Hey, Merrick!
That's such a great cast of just random
Waterworld.
Just the makeup and everyone like just go crazy with the makeup. Different tribes, wear different shit. Just make it up for yourself. Go for it. Go have fun.
I like the scenes where it was at night and they're looking out and they see like the flames by the other guys.
Yeah.
And they're just waiting. Like nothing you can do except wait because you know they're gonna attack.
This is a Christmas movie.
It's true. You're right.
They find him. They attack on Christmas night, and he's singing. And Merrick sings, "Jingle bells, jingle all the way."
And a happy New Year. When he comes up at the top and sees,
and he has the thing.
I'm gonna fast forward because it's a while before he climbs it.
Merrick!
Yeah.
There he is.
All right, look. Below's up here. He's way closer than all these guys. He should not survive. Look at that.
Yes, big.
He's dead. But no, instead Merrick appears at the top here. Asian guy drags him up.
They worked their wonderful Rube Goldberg creation of this town.
That's okay, this poor guy right here.
Poor Kung Fu.
He doesn't have a single line of dialogue.
Nope.
He finally gets the guy to the top. Like, we finally beat Merrick and killed him. And now there's no going back. Oh my god!
My job's done.
He doesn't even get a dying line of dialogue. He gets nothing when he goes.
That's it. I'm done. I'm out.
Oh fuck!
What? Hey, he's burnt. He's got some burn on him.
But he's got some Wile E. Coyote ashy on his fur. Oh, it's all very choppy. There we go. It's the worst fight choreography at the end, but it's
I think the end was a rush because I think they had the original ending was a big fight again, and I guess just the round of money. I think it was either somebody's idea was
I don't know if it was the writer or somebody said
Grinder.
Just have him. It was Grinder. they just have him blow up all the guys with the rocket launcher, and that'll be the end of the movie. And then we won't have the battle, so everybody just runs away.
You know what?
We have the one fight at the end.
It works because it makes Ray Liotta look really fucking smart.
Well, yeah, it just makes sense too. Yeah, just why would you stay in fight and get killed?
Set up.
We can blow everybody up. I got Chekhov's rocket launcher here.
Just get rid of everyone.
Rocket launcher.
Yeah, and they're all gone. I like that. Honestly, it's refreshing because how many times have we seen the big fight scene at the end, like Lord of the Rings style, where it just keeps going? Like, nope. It's stupid that he lives. It really is stupid.
But he does die. He does throw him onto it. He gets impaled on a pole, which is great.
Yeah, my 6-year-old found that pretty funny.
He's dead.
She walked in at the very end as I was finishing this.
Oh, that's funny. He's horribly murdered.
He slides down until he hits the water.
Yeah.
And then he finds out that not Martin Sheen was killed, and then the fat dude is the one that did it.
Yes. Well, yeah, they take care of him quite nicely. We've got to hide. No, we're waiting here for the chopper. I'm not Newman. We're waiting for the chopper. No, we have to hide.
The stuff at the end, he looks like he should be in Dune. But the stuff at the end,
he isn't Dune.
Is he?
He's Baron Harkonnen in the miniseries.
Yeah,
that guy, and he's still alive. That guy, I forgot his name. Character actor, British guy. He's a big fat guy. He's still alive. He's in a bunch of stuff. Yes, McNeese. Yeah,
but oh my god, he is still alive.
He's
not even that old. I thought he was way older.
No, he's in a ton of stuff though. He works all the time.
He does play Baron in 3 episodes of Dune the miniseries. Oh my god,
he's the Baron.
He's in Napoleon.
Oh, there you go.
He plays Hitchcock in that new Archie miniseries.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. What Archie miniseries?
So Archie, they're doing a new Cary Grant miniseries.
Oh,
his real name is Archie. Blah blah blah.
Archibald. Okay,
but it's Jason Isaacs as Cary Grant. So that's the only reason I caught my eye earlier, and that was literally earlier today that I saw that. So it's just funny that I happen to know what that is.
Is it a streaming movie miniseries or it's on TV?
Yeah, it's BritBox.
Oh,
we need to get that because we do watch a lot of Inside Number 9.
Well, it used to be on fucking HBO Max, and they took it off.
Whatever.
Which was ridiculous.
And then the helicopter lands in a field because they get him to divert the course, and then they attack and steal the helicopter, and that's really it. And there's a lot of scenes of Lance Henderson trying to hand his personal journal
yes.
to Ray Liotta.
He loves that journal.
Not give a shit.
And then he just gives it to Ernie Hudson and says, he wants you to be leader. He said that. Yeah, he said that. Just go be leader. Go away. Don't look too deep into this.
Lance Henderson's whole speech there in reality was, You are my replacement, Ray Liotta.
Yeah.
You are meant to lead these people. You have the leadership qualities. And then Ray Liotta's like, I'm not going to stay here, but if I do, okay. But I'm going to leave.
Yeah.
You take my journal? No, I can't risk being taken back here. And then he goes and he has flashbacks because they're doing like fireworks and he's having flashbacks or they're doing the funeral pyres.
Yeah.
He's having flashbacks and not Martin Sheen comes up and he's like, oh no, sorry, it's actually the guy from Star Wars.
Yes.
He comes up.
You killed my life's worth shit.
Yeah. I'll beat your arse with one arm.
He has one arm, and he did have one arm. He really had one arm, and he was making the booze on the island. And he also worked on the Death Star when he blew up Alderaan in the 70s.
Yeah,
this ship is impossible.
Wow, not Martin Sheen is still alive.
Wow,
his name is Jack Shepard. He's in a lot of stuff. 118 things.
Wow. See, those British actors, that's all you do is work. Like, what a great gig. If you could be a British actor, that'd be so much fun because all you do is act.
Government-funded stuff.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, you're guaranteed a paycheck. You got a good life going on. You can travel. You go make all these movies, all these shows.
Theater.
Oh, it's fucking great.
And their touring schedule for theater is, they're like, I'm going to 16 different cities. Yeah, all within 100 square miles. You're fine.
Right. No.
You tour out here in the fucking States, you're gone for years. Like, that's a long trek.
Yeah.
England is nothing compared to the US, but that is a cushy gig there in England.
Oh yeah, actors. That's why that country sucks. Run by actors
are fantastic.
They're really good. Yeah, they're really good actors.
That's what they charge Pink Floyd and the Who and Monty Python, like 80% taxes. Like, fuck. They have so many good sketches and songs about that sort of shit because they charge them so much in taxes just to pay for their arts. And why do I gotta pay for more arts? I'm the artist. Like, when's the payoff gonna happen? So Pink Floyd's like the number 9, I think, of all time selling artist. And
did you see that? I guess Roger Waters, even his own son won't play with him on stage. He said, "No, I'm not gonna go with you on tour." He's supposed to come with him, and he says, "No, I'm not doing that."
I can see that.
Yeah, that's gonna happen.
I can see that.
I need a break from your old ass.
I love Roger Waters, but he is a bit insufferable.
Yes.
Yeah.
He can be, yeah.
Because I don't know. It's one of those people, because I'm a huge Roger Waters fan. Even his solo stuff I love. But Nick Mason and just David Gilmour in the band are so interesting and easy to get along with. So when they say what Roger did and he's saying the opposite, I believe them over Roger. And I'm like,
right, yeah,
Roger's a fucking asshole. I completely understand that because I hear him talk the way he talks, and he's always got some shit to say. So you guys are always nice. So yeah, I know who to believe in this story.
Yeah.
So I can definitely see his son being like, "No, I'm good, man. Like, you
do
your thing, I'll do my thing." Like, my thing
don't talk
as well as your thing. Just don't I get it, old man. Come on.
You can keep all the pillows from Balloon. My head sweat like 2 balloons.
Keep all the pillows from Balloon. You're getting further and further away.
I did that on purpose.
My hands felt just
the son just doesn't care about the lyrics anymore.
Yeah.
Damn you, son.
But I will say this. Roger Waters in concert, my favorite concert. Second favorite concert? I don't know. It's up there. It is definitely fucking up there.
Wow.
He didn't, it's just one of the, he's great at doing an experience more than he is.
Oh, sure. Music. Yeah.
Well, he knows what the audience wants more than how to make great. Like, he's not the most complicated musician.
Right.
He's a bassist, like, in reality. That's all he does. But the man knows how to put on a fucking show. I'll give him that. I was blown away when I saw him. So much so I don't want to go back because I want to get disappointed and have that as the memory. Like, I've seen Roger Waters for the last time, if you ask me. I'm done. I don't want to chance it, man. It's not worth it.
Well, how many times have you seen him?
Just once. Just one time. He's been back in town like 2-3 times since then. I'm like,
no. It was.
I want to leave that time as amazing, and that's my Roger Waters experience.
Okay, yeah.
Like, because if I go and I'm like, oh, because I saw Tool, one of my favorite bands, and I'm like, this fucking sucks. I don't like seeing Tool live, and it kind of ruined a lot of the experience for me. But anyway, we're not here to talk about music. We're talking about No Escape.
We're not. We escaped into the music, and there's no escape from Tool. That's Tool. My impression of Tool
sounds nothing like Tool.
I don't know when he gets into those choruses where he just repeats himself for a minute. I
think you're thinking about one specific part of a very specific song.
Yeah, very song. Yeah, it's a Tool song.
But that's definitely not what Tool sounds like.
I couldn't tell you what the name of it was because I don't remember.
Yeah. No, I don't know. Music's very different for each person, so who knows?
Yes.
Because I remember my sister playing Eminem.
Yeah.
Like one of the last times I saw her, honestly, and she played Eminem in her car, and
wow.
And I was going da 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 for every song, like doing the same beat, da 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 da, and the next song was, and I'm like, yeah, there we go. And the next Eminem song she was starting, I'd be like, same beat, same beat, same beat, and I was making fun of her, and I'm like,
oh no.
Now I don't know. Cut to not that long later, I'm like, I'm a big Eminem fan. Like,
yeah, right. Yeah.
I love Eminem.
He is good.
But, he is. You can't deny it, but
no, he's good. Yeah.
I don't like the first two albums of his. I really don't. I think they're just underproduced, and they're like rookie seasons, if you ask me, like of an athlete. Like they're good, but he got way fucking better later. Stop acting like those first two albums are the fucking greatest things ever, because they're not. They're rough.
LP's the Marshall Mathers LP or whatever it's called. No, but I mean, so when did you find this movie on video, home video, HBO. Back in the day? HBO, yeah, because this would be on HBO. I rented this at my grandma's house when we used to rent movies every weekend. We go and we rent movies. This is one of them, and it's just been on my list of great action movies ever since.
Yeah, it's just one of those movies I happened to catch. I saw how they play those little quick trailers between movies on HBO back in the day.
Oh yeah.
Like coming up at 11 o'clock. No Escape.
No Escape. Really?
They show like a quick, and I'm like, oh fuck. Oh, okay. I didn't realize Ernie Hudson's in this. Oh, okay. Now I'm gonna watch that thing. And then like a week later, it came out. They used to announce their movie in the trailer. I don't know if you remember that. Next Thursday we're playing this fucking movie, and I'm like, oh, fucking Ernie Hudson's in it, and that was like the world premiere of No Escape.
Right? Yeah.
I was like, okay, I'm gonna watch it, and I watched it, and I was like, that was a good fucking movie. Like I loved it. It was so stupid. I don't remember all the big details. It's not the small details, because I remember the small details only,
right?
Which is weird. Because I didn't remember all the sci-fi. Who is funding this? Where are they getting the money for this?
I guess it's big. They said it was big business,
but they're not shooting this on live TV. There's not a betting ring. There's not a.
No, I don't know how that works.
There's no funding that we're seeing, or some sort of sellable, exchange that's happening. It's just this warden appears to be a trillionaire and wants to put you on an island to fight to the death. And he won't even see it. He just likes to know that it's happening. I don't understand it. It's nonsense. But it's fun nonsense.
Yeah, well, I think that's the idea. Just fun nonsense. And I love it.
It should be called No Escape Fun Nonsense.
Fun nonsense, yeah. And I remember I was waiting for this. I was just waiting for this Blu-ray for years. Like they used to, because the bare bones DVD exists for a long time, and then thank God these independent companies buy the rights for a short time just to make one version of that movie with all these special features. Then they release it, and it's hard. If you don't get it right away, you're going to be missing out and paying quadruple the value down the road.
Yeah, and now
because
I want this movie on Blu-ray, and now they don't make it. Guy, the reason I had you bring out the Blu-ray is, can you read me the back of the box? We didn't get to that part yet.
Okay.
I want to see how they're selling this to you in 2014 or whenever this Blu-ray came out. I want to try to look up how much this will cost. No,
the year is 2022.
Wait, what? Does it really say that?
Yeah, I got shit. My eyes are terrible. The year is 2022.
John Robbins, a former Marine captain, has been sentenced for assassinating his commanding officer and is banished to a secret and remote prison island run by the warden, Michael Lerner. In this prison of the future, inhabited by society's most violent and feared criminals, Robbins is left to the mercy of the elements and his fellow man.
Is that all it says?
There's a little bit more here.
No.
He finds the island divided into two camps. The outsiders, led by the brutal and bloodthirsty Merrick, and the insiders, led by a strong-willed, benevolent father and his followers, Rankin and Casey. Bobbins doesn't care to join either. His new aim is to break free of the island from which there is no escape. To aid him, he steals a powerful and destructive Chekhov's rocket launcher from the outsiders.
I really wish it said that.
Sparking off a major war between the two encampments. Now bloody battle and the brutality.
How is there this much text?
Now the bloody battle and the brutality of hand-to-hand combat will take many lives before Robbins can think of freedom again. Trapped on an island where nature can be as deadly as man, there's only one thing which keeps Robbins alive: escape, escape, escape. Wow.
But there is.
That hurt my eyes. That's a
ellipses. No escape.
Small fucking.
It must be because you showed me the back of that before it began. I thought it was just like 2 quick paragraphs from the looks of it, but apparently it's a goddamn essay.
Well, it's kind of redundant.
I do have one complaint on what you just read, and it's one of the last things you said, which is talking about how the island is just as deadly as the people. That never once comes up.
Not really. No.
And that is when he goes, okay, there's a scene where him and Kevin Dillon
fight each other.
Unbeknownst to Ray Liotta, go to Merrick's camp again to go steal the
distributor cap
engine. Yeah. What was it, the carbonator?
I guess the distributor cap.
The distribution center cap for the engine. I don't know.
I thought he said, look, it was for a boat engine.
He does, yeah. But I don't know what it's.
I don't remember. I thought he said it's just a normal.
It's a boat engine, but they steal one. They steal a V8 out of a goddamn truck for that.
Yes,
and then it blows up, so it doesn't even fucking matter. So really, Kevin Dillon died for no reason.
Yeah.
But they go there and they're like, it's a long trek up there. You're barely going to survive, and then you got to fight Merrick's men and sneak it. And he just gets there. And he's like, he kills like 7 dudes. And
he's a soldier. He's trained. He knows what he's doing.
But you think the island is just as dangerous because on the way down, it was like falling down a massive fucking gap. You know, he basically dies. There's like they saw him fall and they go, he's dead. It's not even a follow up. He's dead. That's how big it is. And his way up is just like, I'm up, I'm down. All right, bye. And then never comes up how dangerous the actual island is.
Right. Yeah. No, you're right.
But I think it's because it was a 2-hour movie and they were like, this is fucking long. We're not going to show Ray Liotta battling a cobra or something. So let's just.
There's nothing but panthers on this island.
I don't know. I wanted a little more survival stuff going on. If you're going to tell me how dangerous it is, then show me.
Well, they can't all be the hunted.
Oh, God. They can't all be lost.
Oh, gosh.
Lost with no escape.
No escape. Escape. It's like a poem at
from
the
J.J.
end.
Abrams.
You must find one way to get out of this island. Escape.
Yeah. I do want to say that I found it on Blu-ray for $22.87 with a 15% coupon.
Oh, okay, interesting.
Yeah, not too bad.
I can't remember
Because I think was it this one or is it a foreign one?
What's this one?
Is it
it's the one you have right now?
this version?
Yeah,
it's for this.
There's pictures of it and with people opening it.
Yeah.
I also see some other movies that we should do because The Running Man is another movie that this reminded me of. Because The Running Man at least shows it on TV and as a TV show, so they're making money. But this, I have no idea why it's.
I'm still lost on that concept of some like a multi-million-dollar business of putting people in this prison. And it's just, are they gambling on them? Are they watching it for gambling?
We don't see that.
But we never see it. Yeah, we don't.
The
and all
Running
they have
Man,
is monitors.
You see what's his name? The actual TV host is doing a TV show.
Guess who's doing a remake of The Running Man?
I'm fine with that. It'd be cool.
No, but guess who's doing it?
Oh, Jordan Peele?
No, Edgar Wright.
Really?
Yeah.
Speaking of Hot Fuzz,
I think I saw Edgar Wright talking about he's going to do the Richard Bachman Running Man. He says it's going to be more like the book because it's more relevant today than ever before. Because he said it's very relevant today.
Well, please tell me that Stuart Wilson is in this. He can play the guy that gives Schwarzenegger the contract, and he turns around and stabs him in the back with a pen. He can do that role.
I wish.
That's another movie that's right in the vein of this one, which is very guilty pleasure, terrible, but also so much fun to watch.
Oh yeah.
What's his name? There's the laser dude with the light ups.
Oh God.
It's American Gladiators for the
Yeah.
It's like a Hunger Games American Gladiators combo, that movie. What's his name? Laser? There's so many different fun characters in that movie, and it's a terrible movie. I watch it though. We should talk about that at some point.
We will.
Running Man.
We're gonna Running Man's classic.
We should save that for this.
He was zero. Nice to Sub-Zero. Nice, just plain zero.
Yeah, it's the worst puns.
Oh.
We'll do that on our Stephen King show because apparently you're not going to do that with what was her name, Chloe?
No. We're still trying to do it, but I don't know what's going to happen.
It's been 3 years, man. You're not doing it.
We can talk about that. That's fine.
We can do our own Stephen King show at this point.
Yeah, we can do Stephen King movies. That's fine.
Yeah.
That's
I'm saying a whole separate Stephen King show.
Oh, sure. We can do that too.
We get to it once in a while.
We can do whatever you want.
Because you're not going to do that show. It's been years. It's not going to happen, man.
See, we did 4 episodes and never saw light of day. They're recorded.
Exactly.
They're in a box somewhere.
Do you have them or does she?
I think she's got them.
Yeah, of course.
I don't keep anything. I don't have the drives.
You do now. You have the space.
I have those, but these are for movies.
Yeah, those are completely full.
Yeah, I'm sure they're completely full.
You know what sucks is after I sent them to you, I was like, you know what? I need better versions of these movies. So I got 1080p versions. So now that's what I have on my end. So I'll have you send those back and then resend them with 1080p at some point.
Oh, wow. I'll come see. I'll bring them up and do that maybe.
Yeah.
I'll come out and we'll just get, Because I'm still trying to figure I think I can just plug it into the TV directly and watch it from there. Because there's an HDMI hookup on the TV for the hard drive. You just plug it in maybe.
We have time now. Do you want to just end this and I can show you how to do it?
I guess, yeah. Let's do that.
All right, fuck it. All right. So next week. Oh, sorry. Are we done with this movie? What else do you want to say?
Oh yeah, no, I love this movie. It's an 8. I always give it an 8. Love it.
I give it a 7.
Loved it. I give it. I just love this movie.
Yeah.
I watch it. I try to watch it every now and again, but sometimes I just watch it for 3 years and then dust it off and watch it, and you watch it again later. It's wonderful.
I do say. Martin Campbell has a very interesting career because he saved James Bond in the mid 90s.
Yeah.
And then he created a whole new James Bond for everyone. It was like 2 incredible James Bond movies he did. The rest suck.
Yeah.
And then like just the I don't know. I can't name another director. Like there's some early Bond guys that did a couple with different actors.
Yeah.
But none that were like 2 of the best ones. Like he did GoldenEye and Casino Royale, which are like in the top 5 of all time. And then he did this as well.
Yeah.
And this ended up being a movie he turned down 2 times.
Yeah.
Just like my gay snuff film. This is what got him GoldenEye. of all the fucking things.
Yes.
And that kept him relevant for decades to come. And he did Edge of Darkness with Mel Gibson, which is a movie I actually did like.
Edge of Darkness isn't bad.
I like that movie.
But it's based on his miniseries he directed to BBC, Martin Campbell.
Yeah.
Because there's a BBC miniseries, Edge of Darkness, which is completely different. And I guess it's like a fucking wacky, almost Twilight Zone version of itself. It's weird.
Yeah, from 85.
Yeah, it's totally different than the actual film itself.
Yeah, I mean, it looks different. I'm just looking at the poster here. Didn't know that. Yeah, it's I don't know. I like Martin Campbell. He's kind of a, get that guy. He'll make a movie and make zero waves and just have him do the movie, and he's out of your way. Yeah. But that's also kind of the problem with me is he has no flair. He has no stamp, if you ask me.
No,
that's neither good nor bad.
He's a journeyman director. He's just there to do a job.
Yeah. Vertical limit.
Moves on. Yeah, I mean, he'll do anything. Like, I'm done. Next movie, I gotta go make my nut to pay for my family, and okay, go on vacation. Okay, I'm back. Let's make a movie.
Which I definitely respect, but also I'm not going to remember him when all is said and done. Like, this is Martin Campbell. I will forget this fucking dude. Even though I like some of his movies, like, he doesn't have he's not a director like who's super fucking passionate about telling a story. He's just like you said, a journeyman director. He'll do the job and get the fuck out of there, and you'll forget he existed. Honestly, I'm not here to be a nuisance. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Anyway, without further ado, next episode of Hollywood is Dead, I decided we're going to do Die Hard with a Vengeance.
Yes, all right. Yeah, there you go.
We talked about it in the last episode, just kind of fucked around, and I said I would never choose it, but here we are. I'm choosing it.
Keep the bottle.
Yeah.
Hey, fuck it.
I'll shove a lightning bolt up your ass. Zeus. You got a problem with that one? No, I got a problem with that, Zeus. It's probably the second most quotable movie for me after Big Lebowski.
Yeah.
Die Hard with a Vengeance.
It's up there. Yeah.
Who the fuck do you think you are, lady? Hillary Clinton? I don't know. There's so many stupid quotable lines in the movie. For all the gold in your Fort Knox. It's just, I say so many lines from this movie just randomly in my life. And it's myself. I'm not quoting. Like you said, you and your parents or you and your brother have these lines you can quote back and forth. I don't have that. I just say it to myself out loud.
Oh, yeah, I do the same thing.
Someone else, but it's for myself. And
right.
And then I have to live with the awkward silence or the confused stares. And that's just my life. And this is, I'll gladly do it with Die Hard 3 references.
I did with Heat a lot. Heat references. I had coffee with Macaulay.
No.
Oh,
great.
Well, you know what he's got? He's got us, the LAPD. Ha ha! Okay, motherfucker. We just been made.
When he realizes at the very beginning, when he starts to realize, and he tells Buffalo Bill
something or what?
What?
Classic.
We've been made.
Okay, motherfucker. It's fun. Oh, funny shit. So yeah, it sounds good. Die with a Vengeance. I'm excited.
Die with a Vengeance. 95. We'll discuss that I'm gonna go ahead and call it now. Gonna be a long episode next week.
Oh yeah.
I apologize ahead of time, but it's it needs to be done because it's in my top, I don't know, 30 movies. 20.
It must be discussed.
It's like poetry, like Shakespeare wrote it.
I agree.
Until next time. In the meantime, I'm Phoenix West.
I'm
just trying to get out of here, honestly. We need to get out. All right, bye-bye. So long, citizens.
Come take it!
Hard with the 3, motherfucker.
You want it? Come and get it.
You have any idea what they're doing in my store right now?
Yeah.
Every line. I'll say it so nonsensically. The stupid lines in that movie. Oh my god. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
I like how Al Rickman says it.